Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome.
Igbi is rumored to have been dragged out of the presence of the Lion of Oodua as she had the temerity to go and confront the lion face to face, eyeball to eyeball. And what was she saying to the lion? That the lion is using his Oloris as his pawn. Why? Because the lion had made a promise that even after immunity removal, things are going to stay the same. The only thing that will be different is going to be that they will not have his covering again. But later, the lion made a decision that these women will have to move downstairs. Now, downstairs is not where the Olori stay. They stay upstairs, okay? Now, when you look at that place, you find out that it's first floor, second floor, and third floor. But from the outside, it's looking like, you know, the first floor and a second floor, as like a duplex, like kind of villa, right? But it's like three. So the Oloris are actually staying at the middle floor inside the palace of the Ooni of Ife. That is, if the information that we are getting is correct, right? And a lot of renovations have been done, right? And then they said he made mention of the fact that they will need to leave their apartment and move downstairs. That is to, you know, the ground floor, okay? Now, this is not to say the apartment downstairs is belittling. Of course, you know, is a palace. Palace is a palace. Like that palace is a first-class palace. It is well furnished. Everything stew all over the place. But the women do not want to be, you know, removed from where Oloris are meant or are known to be staying. Yes, Oletik is still there. Blo is still there. Sapphire, which is Dr. Lizzie, is still there. Do not forget Sapphire, Dr. Lizzie, Sapphire, Dr. Lizzie. It's still there. And now they said that they moved Sapphire to one place that has been renovated. And it is renovated. The way they renovated is like a Californian townhouse style, okay? And now Adetutu is supposed to take Sapphire's apartment, former apartment. Now, the Yeye Oluwa suit where Igbi was staying, Igbi is supposed to leave it and come downstairs to a set of flat, well furnished and beautiful as well, right? And then everybody is supposed to also come downstairs. Gospel is supposed to come downstairs, and they are saying no, they cannot. And now, Igbi, in fact, you know, the Oloris have been so angry. They have done a lot of confrontations. They have complained. They have not been happy with what has happened. But you know, Igbi will always act as if she knows better. Igbi will always act as if she can handle things better. It is this situation, the way she used to act those days, that brought her to where she is right now. And you know, I think the best thing that actually happened was the fact that that immunity was removed, because it is evident that if the immunity had not been removed, things could have been worse than this. Right now, even with the fact that they have been so humbled, okay, they continue to go the route that, you know, is not in conformity with, you know, the way they expect them to, you know, handle issues as wife to the Lion of Oodua. Now they say Igbi came, you know, to confront the Lion of Oodua, that he is using the women as pawn, that it's very unfair, and she was crying and, you know, making a whole lot of fuss to a point where she was so humiliated again because the guards had to practically, you know, drag her out of the presence of the Ooni of Ife. So basically, she was saying that if, you know, the Lion of Oodua had some respect for her, that there is no way that Laide will still be coming anywhere close to the palace. That when a woman feels insecure in a place, there's nothing that woman would not do to get her place. And that was what happened to a lot of them, that ended them their immunity. That if they had confidence in, their situation, and knowing that no matter what, you have a place in the life of the Lion of Oodua. A lot of things that they did, they would never have done. She also went ahead to express her disappointment because she feels like if the Lion of Oodua had not allowed Laide, there is no way possible that Laide would have been there on that day of her immunity removal. She feels really embarrassed. She feels very devastated, and she feels like there's nothing left. Apparently, the reason why she is talking the way she has been talking is because she feels like there is even nothing left to fight for. There's nothing left to wait for, and all of that. But again, the thing is that people will continue to say what they want to. Whatever you sow in this world gets to be what you reap. Now, when she came into the palace, was there a reason why she kept fighting Olori Naomi the way that she did? She fought Olori Naomi, and now the table has turned. Everything has turned against her. She's in the palace as though she is not there. The Lion of Oodua does not give them the time of day. The Lion of Oodua is focused on Olori Naomi and other things that she is doing. I think that the people who are even enjoying the lion are those who have never ever, as in people like Sapphire. She is enjoying her life with the lion, because from what we are hearing right now, if the information is correct, in the palace of the Lion of Oodua, they said that Sapphire is the only one who is always with the lion all the time. Night, morning, is always calling on Sapphire, calling on Sapphire, calling on Sapphire. Sapphire this, Sapphire that. It's almost as if others are invisible and all of that. And you do know, if people, the thing is that as in business, they talk to you about studying your environment, okay? When, they all came inside, if they had known by any chance that, fighting, the jewel, it means fighting the Lion of Oodua, there's no way they would have continued in that trajectory, because it is what landed them here. She spoke her mind, how the Lion of Oodua is using the wives as his pawn, and, for whatever reason, and all of that. She spoke, and at some point she became very disrespectful, to a point where we heard that the guards had to drag her, like literally dragged her out of the presence of the lion, because as she continued to speak, the lion did not say a word. People sense disrespect in her tone, and that is one thing that cannot be condoned. They had to drag her. Even when they dragged her, they said the lion did not say anything. They dragged her in tears. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.